Ghostlight is a 2024 film. It's an indie drama comedy film about Dan. He's a construction worker going through a lot of emotional turmoil in his life. The film does a really interesting job of keeping that scenario secret for about 30 minutes, so I'm not going to get into it. But Dan is going through the emotional ringer, and he's having a blowout at work one day when a woman approaches him. Her name's Rita, and she asks him to read some lines for their play of Romeo and Juliet. So at first he's just sort of there to blow off steam, but then he starts to get interested. It gives him an outlet to sort of take his mind off the personal stuff he's going through. His daughter Daisy is acting out at school and getting into trouble. His wife is pleasant and trying to keep the family together. Sharon is a teacher, I believe. And he has a lot of money troubles too, because they have to pay for therapy for their daughter, and they're paying for something else. And now he's got trouble with work. So this is a perfect example of a vulnerable and raw mix of pathos and drama and comedy. The movie finds a delicate little balance, never trying too hard to be hilarious, but it does have some good chuckles as Dan connects and finds some emotional healing with this oddball group of theater misfits. You know, there's very similar vibe to the film Theater Camp, but less of a comedy and more of a drama. So this film finally introduces the emotional element too, and this is a really great breakout for the main actor. I've seen his IMDb. He's mostly done theater and 3 small roles in larger blockbusters, but this is the juicy, salivating role that any actor would love, where you get to be the main star, showcase what you have. There are 2 amazing sequences in this film that are just pure acting, and I think he gets his real-life daughter to play across from him. She does a good job. And the biggest star is Dolly De Leon. She plays Rita. She wants to have him in the play, and it's sort of an interesting juxtaposition because this movie is so rich in terms of theme. It's about like forgiveness and guilt and empathy and the power of words, and the play Romeo and Juliet reflects his real life situation in certain ways, so it starts to affect him emotionally, and you're sort of rooting for this oddball family to make it through. You know, Dan's not a perfect guy. He has a way of shutting out his emotions by either yelling or running away, so the theater group allows him a safe space to sort of explore that and also connect with his daughter. This movie was recommended to me by Dan Merle, and I'm glad I definitely took it a chance to watch it. It's only playing like 1 show this weekend, maybe not even more than that. But overall, it's a very strong film by the writer-director. She manages to find a really good balance by not trying too hard in any other way, like not trying to make it too funny, but not trying to be emotionally manipulative, but getting the best performances you can and giving us a really, you know, simple but effective drama. So Ghostlight is a very strong film, and I give it an 8 out of 10.